Hi everyone, this is AJ and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my next episode review of the next episode of Star Trek Discovery. This is Season 4, Episode 3. Let's talk about this nonsense. Okay, so this episode of Star Trek Discovery was called Choose to Live. The episode opens with a Federation starship delivering dilithium to another alien race and being hijacked, shall we say, boarded by a sect of pointy-eared ninjas. They're in the hoods, the masks, in black, with swords, yes. And they steal the dilithium and they kill a Starfleet officer. They didn't want to, but they do. Now, obviously, this gets the hair up on the back of Starfleet's neck, so they send off Michael Burnham to go and investigate, along with Michael Burnham's mother. They take Book's ship, because they know where to go, and they take Tilly, the ginger-haired one, with them, and they find a moon. Yeah, and this sect of pointy-eared ninjas are down inside the moon, apparently. So they go down into it, and they find this alien race that's never been encountered before, that's sort of in a cryo sleep, a sort of, a rested period, shall we say. And what it turns out is that the pointy-eared ninjas are actually stealing the dilithium to help these individuals out, to get them away from the destructive path of the anomaly. So, like Starfleet do, like Michael Burnham does with Tilly, they help out, they get the engine started, they do this thing, they realise that these aliens were meant to have awoken some time ago, and something's gone wrong with the awakening process. So they fix that as well, so the aliens can help themselves out, and thusly arresting the primary ninja guy, woman, individual. That's the main story of the episode, essentially. You do have a couple of subplots, one involving that young individual who's got the blue head, its blue-haired partner inside its mind. They've made the data android, and they do like a transfer of consciousness over into that. So by the end of the episode, the blue-haired one's got a body. And can now roam around the ship like a proper person. Book also heads off with what's his face, the one who got what's his name in trouble? Old Lex Luthor, Seven. What's his name? Anyway, the one who got him in trouble for his past dealings when he was younger. They head off to Vulcan Planet where he wants to investigate some stuff about the anomaly and this, and why there's no tachyons, or there's no tachyon readings where there should be if the anomaly is what he believes the anomaly to be. They can't find none either, so they do a mind meld with Book to take him back to the destruction of the planet in the first episode, to see if there's like a blue hue in the sky that would tell him that there was a tachyon event occurring. Thusly there wasn't, but Book sort of gets settled in his anguish about what occurred there through the mind meld and this sort of thing, and that's pretty much the episode, to be honest with you. I wasn't paying too much attention, I was bored. It was quite a boring episode. Least favourite of the season thus far. There I was sort of like scrolling away on my phone while it was on because I got that bored, and I was talking to the missus, and if I'm talking to the missus instead of watching Star Trek, there's something wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm relying on talking to her. Anyway, so yeah, all in all, pretty boring episode. Visually boring as well. Nothing great going on. Although the one thing that did stand out to me was when Book came out of the mind meld. It was done from his sort of POV, so it was his perspective, and so he could see everything that he was seeing in the mind meld, and then the fog cleared and he sort of came out of it. I thought that was visually quite an interesting occurrence, something we haven't really seen in Star Trek before, done in that manner, and so thumbs up to that. But other than that, pretty generic episode, pretty substandard, boring and dull. I was yawning away. Started to yawn now because of it. Oh, infectious, isn't it? So that's it. That's my review for the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery. Hopefully next week's will give me something a bit more interesting to talk about, because this one gave me nothing. Anyway, this is AJ. Hit that subscribe button, because why not? Why wouldn't you? Anyway, I'm getting going, and I'll see you later. Take care, all. Goodbye.